You're watching ENG Spanish Tutorials. Hey everyone, it's Eric from ENG Spanish Tutorials. Today we're going over the second part of preterite, which is just going over a few of the irregulars, things that don't have accents, things that are kind of easy. This one's a short video. Part 3 will be the challenging one, so be sure you're really comfortable with part 1 and part 2 before you go into part 3, obviously, right? Okay, so let's start. Okay, so today we'll be looking at 4 verbs that are irregular, that don't follow the same rules that you saw in the first video about preterite. So let's go over those now. These you'll just have to memorize. The good thing about these is that none of them have accents. Dar, ver, ir, and ser. Dar. Yo di. No accent. Tú diste. No accent. Él, ella, usted dio. No accent again. Nosotros, which I'm shortening to nos, even though you shouldn't do that, just for space. Nosotros dimos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes dieron. I-E-R-O-N. Yo di, tú diste, él, ella, usted dio, nosotros dimos, ellos dieron. Like I said, you just have to memorize these. Let's move on to the verb ver, to see. Yo vi, tú viste, él, ella, usted vio, nosotros vimos, ellos, ellas, ustedes vieron. Notice similarities between these two verbs. Di, vi, diste, viste, dio, vio, dimos, vimos, dieron, vieron. The only difference is one starts with a D and one starts with a V. That's why they're usually grouped together in Spanish textbooks. Now, here you get 2 for the price of 1. Ir and ser have the same conjugations in the preterite. The way you know which verb you're using is a matter of context. So, yo fui, tú fuiste, él, ella, usted fue, nosotros fuimos, ellos, ellas, ustedes fueron. And as I mentioned earlier, they have the same conjugation. It's a matter of context. These, you should just memorize. Write them 100 times if you have to. It will help. Just get them out of the way. Part 2 of this video just discusses some changes in meaning in the preterite. So there are a few verbs that when you put them in the preterite don't have the original meaning that you're accustomed to. I'm not going to go over how to conjugate them. That'll be in video 3. However, we will discuss the changes of meaning and you should know them as soon as you can. The first verb, when you put it in the preterite, saber, by itself means to know. Once you put it in the preterite, it changes to find out. To find out. Again, this is only in the preterite. Another one, conocer. And not in the present tense, it means to be familiar with someone or to be, a person or a place or something like that. In preterite, it means to meet or to have met someone. Okay, next verb. Querer. In the present tense, it means to want. In preterite, it changes meaning to try. Next one. No querer. Just by making it negative, it also changes meaning only in the preterite. no querer. To refuse. It's stronger than just to not want to. It means to refuse. Our next verb, poder. In present tense, it means to be able to. It's the equivalent of can. And preterite, it changes to manage to do something. So you attempted it and you managed to complete whatever you were trying to do. Now, if we make this no poder, it changes meaning only in the preterite to mean to fail. So you tried something, you attempted it, however you didn't complete it, or you weren't able to do it. Like I said, we'll go over how to conjugate these in video 3. For now, just get these down in your head. There may be more depending on what textbook you use. However, we're just going to work with the textbook that my school uses, and these should cover many, if not all of them. We'll learn how to conjugate these later in the 3rd video. For now, it's really important you just know that these verbs change meaning in the preterite. Thanks for watching.